Currently 4:51 in the morning. Woke up at 4, set an alarm for 4:45 since I'm the only one here. Getting everything packed up, so hopefully I'll be on the road here shortly. Let's get packed. Alright, so it's 5:34, starting to walk quite a bit later than what I would have liked, but it's okay. I thought I lost my sunglasses case for a little bit there, so I was scrambling around trying to find that. Because I forgot my body wash soap at the last albergue, so I'm trying really hard not to lose any more things. I still have shampoo, so I can use that as my body wash instead. A little bit more bundled up today just because I'm tired of being cold. But yeah, sat next to the heater in the place just because I had it all to myself, so sat there for like 10-15 minutes just enjoying it. Yeah, let's get moving. Alright, I just stopped for breakfast. Had eggs, ham, and bread, and 2 coffees. Had 2 coffees because it started snowing again. So it's like, I'm not going outside quite yet. I'm going to give it a little time, get a second coffee in me because it's warm me up a bit, and then start walking. So I just finished that. It is, let's see what time it is. Currently 8:20. As you can see, I'm all bundled up. Today is the day that I get to drop off the rock. That rock I've been carrying around for a very, very long time. I'll probably explain the context behind the rock once I get further up the trail from my own memory, but yeah, let's get my body moving, get warmed up a bit. So happy I got gloves. The one thing I would change if I ever did it this time of year again is ditch one of the pairs of pants because I got 3 right now. The other pair I'm not using because it doesn't vent well. And do a fleece layer or 3rd layer for warming. How it's been explained to me in backpacking is you have 3 layers. You have your outside layer, your middle layer, and your bottom layer. I don't have a mid layer, and that's the one that keeps you warm, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's the one thing I would change. I would have at least one of those layers. But blister on my foot I can still feel. It's not terrible, but it's there. It's not painful, which is a good thing. I can still walk, but I can definitely feel it. Really need it to just hold off until I get to Santiago Francis. After that's whatever. Alright, I got a lot of elevation change today, so I'm gonna be huffing and puffing. Let's get back to walking. Till the next one. Alright, so let's see, it was 8:20 the last time, it's now 8:54. As you can see in the background, snow. At least it's not actively snowing on me. Starting to warm up quite a bit. Not insane elevation, but it has been all uphill so far. I was trailing a couple, I think there were a couple, for a little bit, but they just stopped. So now I'm recording. Yeah, I'm pretty warm. I don't know if I needed that second coffee, but psychologically it was probably good, but don't know if it was needed per se. I really hope it doesn't trigger a bathroom response sooner than later. That's what I'm kind of nervous about, because there's not a bathroom stop for a good ways where I'm going. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. Oh, the albergue last night, if I haven't already mentioned, the guy that was helping his friend run it, equivalent in the US would be like a ski bum. It kind of sounds like. He calls himself a pilgrim. It's been all over and stuff. So he doesn't really have any money or food. Everything's donation. So when I made food last night, I made a lot. I made it all. And I gave him probably about half the pasta and bread. And he devoured that all. Nice thing is he did the dishes. So I was very appreciative of that. Interesting guy. For sure. I wouldn't call him religious, I call him more spiritual. He doesn't like putting a label to it. But if he had the drive, I could see him trying to create a religion type of thing. So, interesting fellow to talk to. Has epilepsy and found meditation. And he says that he hasn't had seizures since he started meditating and being kind of a nomad, or like pilgrim, as he calls it, because of all these vibrations that he has and whatnot. But he does not believe in a god per se, but something of a spiritual being or thing. So, interesting guy to talk to. I'll be perfectly honest, when I was talking to him, I thought, good for you. I am not spiritual, religious, any of that really. I mean, this is kind of what it is. So, yeah. For as cold as it is, it does look really pretty. I mean, look at that view. It's really pretty. Alright, I'm gonna get back to walking. I might strip off the t-shirt just because it's starting to get a little warm and I don't want it to get too sweaty. So yeah, let's keep going. Alright, just coming up on the town before the rock drop off. So still, I think another 4 kilometers at least, so like 3-4 miles, somewhere in there. Took off the t-shirt just because it was getting a little warm. I got the hood on though because it's still windy. That's not too fun, but pretty nice view of everything. Oh man, the wind. So, a little foggy. Snow still coming down a little bit, but it could be worse. It could be really coming down. So, yeah, I'm gonna get into this town, maybe find a bathroom again, kind of go from there. Till the next one, and the wind. Alright, I got my rock here. I'm at the Iron Cross. Time to put the rock down. Alright. Time to continue on. So I tried to be quick back there, just to be respectful of others so they can take their pictures and whatnot. So for a little context on that rock, when I was researching during this trip 10-11 years ago, somewhere in that range, came across an article that said, oh, carry a rock with you. Like, what the heck does that mean? Looked into it, and that's where it's like, hey, you dumped your rock off this location. It's like, okay, cool. It just so happened that a friend had randomly given me a rock. I completely forgot about it. I just kind of put it in my pocket and forgot about it. I thought it was a really pretty rock. Because on one side it was shiny, on the other side it was kind of rough. And it's like, whatever, threw it in my pocket. I find that rock on my clothes like a year later after they gave it to me. It's like, you know what? I'm going to use this rock as the rock that I take on this trip with me. So despite all the moves I've done, despite wherever I've gone in life, I always had that rock with me. And for whatever reason, I decided that I was gonna hang on to it and not lose track of it. I can't explain it why, I don't know why, but that was the rock that I chose. And now that rock's gone. So the symbolism behind it, at least from what I've read, is it's supposed to be a rock carrying your sins and your weight, and you're supposed to leave all your sins behind and like letting off that weight. My rock is pretty small and light, and truth be told, I could care less about the symbolism behind it, but I thought it was a cool thing to partake in the sense that I'm here, I want to be respectful of the trip. So, dumped off my rock. Time to get back to walking. I still got another 15 to 18 kilometers, so still got a good ways to go. Yeah, till the next one. Well, I just stopped at a little cafe type thing. That's the only thing that's there. Had a chocolate donut type thing. It was nice because they had a fire with a chimney in the little like hut thing. So I sat there for a few minutes. Oh, that was nice, but I gotta keep moving. So right now I'm walking on the side of the road, because that's where the path is. They said to walk on the left side. So I'm going to be on this for about 800 meters, half a mile. The down is definitely worse than the up. I'm starting to feel it again. Going nice and slow. Yeah. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, but it looks like it goes pretty steep down. So it's going to be a very, very slow day, whatever day that is. Because I am not trying to mess myself up again after those first 2 days, because that was rough. Especially now, since I have a blister on one foot. I'm not trying to aggravate that one, or make any new ones. So yeah, we're just gonna keep going. Not as much snow, so I'm guessing I'm going down in elevation. But yeah, still pretty kind of cold and gloomy. So we're just gonna keep going until the next one. Alright, so I'm at the town that I'm stopping for the day. Didn't record a ton for this last stretch because I met an Australian named Shannon, and she helped me an immense amount. She's a teacher in Australia. Yeah, really cool individual to talk to. She popped the blister for me on my heel. I feel much better, gave me some advice on how to do it all. She was moving fast, so I tried keeping up. I was like, if she can make it downhill this fast, I can do the same. So yeah, very motherly, helped me out a lot. Just another day on the Camino. So she took a bunch of pictures for me. That's how I got kind of the third person view on my phone. So yeah, I want to get to my albergue and check in there. Hopefully they have a bed. Till the next one. Alright, so I got a handful of blister things. They gave me some of the stuff that I wanted and some of the stuff I didn't want. But it's fine. It was 27 euros, I believe, for it all. So I got basically bandages, some more Compeeds, this thing I didn't want, some antiseptic spray, alcohol, and a needle they gave me. So that'll actually be nice to use and whatnot. The albergue I'm at does not have dinner or breakfast, so I will have to find that. Dinner is the more concerning thing right now. I'm having the place do laundry. They said they would bring it up. So, yeah. I am so close. Yet so far. I'll get there. But time to go back to my albergue. Kind of go from there. Till the next one. So, I'm out at dinner right now. Once again, I'm the only person here. It's very pretty. Just eating some bread right now. I ordered potato croquettes with ham and some like patatas aioli. I looked it up. It's potatoes and cheese and some other stuff. So carbish. There's spaghetti on the list, but I didn't feel like ordering that again. I just had that so many times. Trying to expand my palate a little bit. So got laundry done, that's why I have the shirt on again. It's a little cold out. Airing my feet out, because that's what Shannon the Australian recommended. Like any time that I can, air my feet out. So basically once I get to my stopping location, immediately take the socks off, let the feet air out. Yeah. That's basically it. Pretty nervous about using the Compeed again if it makes things worse, like she said. I do have some moleskin, but not a lot. So potentially cause for concern there. I basically have 12 more days at a minimum. If I just go to Santiago, I have a feeling I'm going to want to go to Finisterre. So yeah, we'll see. Till the next one. Just getting my day started. It's currently 5:28. Pretty easy night. I basically, after dinner, came home, brushed my teeth, passed out after I got everything staged for this morning. It's currently 46 degrees out, so pretty warm in the scheme of things. It's supposed to get up into the 60s later. Didn't have to drain the blister this morning. It wasn't swollen, but when I got home after dinner, I had to drain it because it was starting to get a little bit more swollen. Part of the reason I'm leaving kind of late is I'm hoping pharmacies will be open as I'm walking, so I can get some more bandaging stuff instead of just Compeeds. So yeah, that's kind of the hope. I felt kind of bad for, I believe he's French, at least I think I heard him speaking French. Gentleman sitting next to me, I kind of woke him up a little bit, but he got up to go to the bathroom, and I started doing my thing. So he was very polite though, wanted to turn the light on for me. It's like, no, you can turn the light off, I can do this all in the dark. So, yeah. God, this is just beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna get to walking. Till the next one. Alright, I believe I'm right outside Pompadour. I think that's how you pronounce it. It is currently 7:18. So there's a 24-hour pharmacy in Pompadour. I'm probably gonna try to head there to get some cloth tape and bandaging. Hopefully, maybe get breakfast too. We'll find out if things are open. There was a guy behind me for a little bit there. Sorry, I got dust in my eye. And he had a really bright light. Like, holy crap, was that bright. Older-ish guy. 40s, 50s maybe, that's what he looked like. So yeah, took out the jacket just because that's what I stopped to do. It's getting a little bit warmer out. Taking out the headlamp too because it's starting to get lighter out. But when you get to walk in here in just a sec. Yeah. Bunch of cars going by. Alright, I'm gonna get back to walking. Alright, so I stopped again because I need to use the bathroom, but I also stopped and had a tortilla. I think it's called the egg and potato thing. Got a water. It's currently 9:43, so I was there for quite a bit. I used the bathroom twice while I was there. Yeah, that kind of day. So, still got a long day ahead of me. Got a long ways to go. But I'm trying to look up the path again right now on my phone. And kind of go from there. Handful of people are out and about I've seen so far, so just gonna be another day of walking around. Let's see where I'm at. I'm not quite that far. Okay. Alright, I'm on the right path. Alright, till the next one. So I stopped at another pharmacy to see if they had any moleskin. They do not. I even showed it to them. The reason I stopped at that pharmacy though is because it said on the sign that's at the pharmacy it had cello. And I believe, if I remember correctly, cello is stamp. So I figured with the amount, it's the only one I've seen so far, I figured with the amount I've gone to pharmacies, I should probably get a stamp from the pharmacy. So yeah, that's what I just did. Continuing on my walk, I gotta cross the street here in a bit. But yeah, figured I'd update on that. I'm going to cross. Oh god, don't get hit, don't get hit. Alright. That was a nice picture. Gonna take a picture of that and keep walking. Till the next one. Okay guys, you have no idea how happy I am. I finally found a pharmacy that had the stuff, and they gave me the right kind of tape. I'm so happy right now. You have no idea. I've searched, this is probably the 6th or 7th pharmacy now I've been to, and I finally found it. I am so happy right now. You have no idea. Because I've been searching and really concerned that I wouldn't be able to find any more, and I finally got some. So I am super, super happy right now. Wherever this is, here, I'm just gonna look it up now, cause, oh my god, this pharmacy is amazing and everything is good now. World is great. Camponaria. Camponaraya. The pharmacy is Pharmacia Reyes Camperia CB. Go to that pharmacy because they have it. They're one of the few in the country that I have found that has it. And I had someone there that spoke English that actually could help me. And she's like, really? Like, you couldn't find this? Like, no. You have no idea how happy I am. So now that I found this, I'm going to take a look at my blister, make sure it doesn't need to get repopped or anything, kind of go from there and see if it needs to get rebandaged or changed or anything. I'm so happy right now. Yeah. Alright, till the next one. Alright, so I'm just getting out of the town. Dude, I'm still so happy I was able to find more moleskin, and that she actually helped me find cloth tape instead of like plastic tape, because she spoke English good enough to the point where she could understand what I was doing. The cloth tape, I just showed her a picture and that seemed to work. So I was like, oh yeah, this we need. But I told her, it's like, dude, I've been to 6 pharmacies and you're the only one that's had. It's like, really? It's like, this is really important walking. It's like, I know everyone has Compeeds. The Compeeds have not worked well for me. I know they work well for some, but oh my god, this is still like one of the happiest days on the Camino. It's the little things like this of like, man, this sucks, it's walking, it's pain. Oh, and finding that's been well worth it today. Like, day could end right here. I'd be happy having found moleskin, but we still got to continue on. I haven't looked how far yet. I'm guessing anywhere from 15 to 20 more kilometers for the day. Probably less than that, honestly, but that's my guess as of right now. Last I looked, it's currently 12:11, so day's still young. Let's get going. All right, so just getting to the next town. Stopped for a while somewhere. There was just a guy randomly giving out wax stamps. I thought it was gonna be the actual, like he was gonna melt the wax and do it. Turns out they were pre-made and he was just gluing them in place. Anyways, there was a long line. I waited around, and then once I saw I was just gluing them in, I was like, whatever. So I was gonna just donate €3 because that's what it costs, and then move on. It's like, no, you go on. So can I just take it and do it? It's like, sure. So I got the last one of this kind. So it looks like. We'll see if I lose this or it breaks. But just a little design. Kind of wish it would have been the actual like melting of the wax. That's why I didn't put it in there. That already got 2 for the day. So yeah, there's the town that I'm just getting into. It's been really nice having the moleskin on my feet. I can actually feel comfortable with putting it on some hot spots as well. So that's what I did, and I can walk a lot faster now without any great concern, I guess, for lack of a better term. So that's been nice, but we're gonna get back to walking. Might find lunch or something here, we'll see. Kind of depends how far out I am, and go from there. Till the next one. Alright, so I stopped in this town to get like a late lunch. Arguably a mistake, just because of how long it took. Food was good. I got a pizza, got an Aquarius, or Aquarius, whatever it's called. It took forever. And apparently, when he was making it, he forgot about the pizza and he burned the first one. So he had to remake it. So yeah, that took a lot longer than I wanted it to. It's what it is. Google Maps says I still have at least 2 hours of walking. I'm normally a bit slower than Google Maps, so probably at least 2.5 to 3 hours, depending how ambitious I'm feeling. I really hope I can make it to the albergue, get a place, and make it to the community dinner if they have it. Because right now it's almost 2, well, it is 2:30, I believe. So it takes me 2 hours to get there, puts me at 4 or 5. They generally like knowing who's going to partake in dinner by 5. So that's the only issue I'm running into. The other thing that sucked about stopping was all my muscles got cold. So I'm trying to re-warm them up right now. And it's a little bit of a process. So yeah. We're gonna keep walking and we're gonna see if we're gonna make it in time. Hopefully. So going up a little bit of an incline, that's where I'm breathing heavy. So then I just ate an entire mini pizza. Mini 14 inches, whatever. I think. Me to the camera. Can't really tell. Alright, gonna keep walking. Alright, I just wanted to take a video to show how pretty it is out here. Alright, this landscape's hard to beat. Really, really pretty area. It's a lot nicer than the flat part in the middle. So, yeah, that's all I wanted to show, really. Texting a few people right now, Alex and George, because apparently they're up wherever they're at. So, just kind of asking me how the trip's going and whatnot. So, yeah. Till the next one. Alright, I just stopped to put some sunscreen on, get the hat out and sunglasses out because the sun's coming out pretty good. Google Maps says about an hour left, like 3-ish miles to the next town, which is my stopping location. Put some more moleskin on my feet, just because I got plenty now. Yeah, it's going good. Trying to take care of myself. Had 2 other pilgrims that were behind me a bit past me. They seem nice. They're speaking English to each other and all that. So, yeah. It's a beautiful little town. It's kind of a ghost town. I only saw like 1 or 2 people in it. Said there was a bar and like a restaurant and stuff in there. I didn't see anyone there though. There was nothing open. Very, very much a ghost town, which is kind of fun in the sense that I got to walk through it on my own. But yeah, meet some more Biscoffs. Continue on. Till the next one. Alright, I got to an albergue, paid. They do not do a community dinner, so I'm going out to eat right now. Showered, put my stuff in the laundry. It's in the dryer right now. It should take about an hour for that. So hopefully I can go eat dinner real quick. Come back in time for that. I hope so. I don't think anyone else is using it though. Everyone else just seems to be air drying their clothes. Yeah. Not tomorrow, the day after I believe is going to be a little rough. Because that is the last mountain pass that I gotta go over. So that'll be fun. Apparently coming down that mountainside is very, very steep. So tomorrow I'm only doing 20 kilometers. I think that day going over the mountain is 30 or 32. And then after that it's pretty easy. So I have a private albergue tomorrow just because I have to do phone interview stuff, but should be pretty easy. Yeah, I'm gonna go find dinner. Till the next one.